Hey guys, okay, so I thought since it's the end of July that I would do a quick July favorites, current loves, for the most part. I just thought of it and there's one thing on here that is just kind of so I'll do it last so I can tell you about it. But I just filmed this whole video. My dog was in here. She was being a maniac. My kid was knocking at the door. Out of control chaos at my house. So I had to deal with that, and I'm not far enough advanced to where I can pause something because I just use my iPad to come back and finish later. I know, it's so annoying. I have to figure out how you professional YouTubers do that. Anywho, I will start off by saying my first favorite I'm obsessed with, and honestly I went to Whole Foods today and I meant to get some more and I forgot, so fail on my part. I guess I'll do that again next week. But it is the petroleum jelly alternative Wack Saline. And it's all natural, and the uses, it says dry skin, chapped lips, anti-chafing, makeup, diapers, aftershave, after sun. Benefits include no petroleum, non-greasy, multi-purpose, goes unclear, doctor recommended, biodegradable, no animal testings, and it's made in America. The first time I bought this and I smelled it, I thought, ew, it kind of smells weird. I love the smell now. Now it doesn't bother me. But it is made out of organic soy oil, beeswax, natural vitamin E oil, and organic rosemary oil. I love this stuff. I use it on my kids' faces in the winter when they get chapped. I use it on dry places. My kids, both my boys have eczema, as do I, so I use it on that. I use this religiously on my lips. Like, I am obsessed with Lush's Mint Juleps Lip Scrub. So I'll scrub that on and then slather this stuff on. And then again, at night, right before I go to bed, this is the last thing I do. Love this stuff. So it comes in in this squeezy tube, which isn't very big. This is 0.75 ounces, or it comes in like a jar, like a big jar. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to stick my hand down in it like you would Vaseline. So, I'm going to come up with something to do with that. Because if I could have the big jar, I would, because I use so much of it. But I don't want to stick my finger in it. So, I don't know. I'll figure that out. The next thing is it's the eyeliner I have on. Which I guess you can see it. I don't know. I did a very fine line today. But it is the Sephora Contour Eye Pencil 12-Hour Wear in Waterproof in the color Cocoa. Well, I don't want to show it to you upside down, which I would have. It just looks like this. And, I love this. I actually have a swatch of it still in the back of my hand, but it's just a dark brown, but it's kind of a shimmery, warm brown. It's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous on blue eyes. It makes my eyes pop. I used this today on my inner waterline and then just kind of drug it out into a wing with a brush. Love this thing. I am going to rebuy this. I got this in the, Bronze Bear All Sephora Favorites kit that I have a video for. Next thing is a foundation brush. This is the Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush. I know you've probably heard about it. It's all, like, makeup artists use them all the time on YouTube. I love this brush. However, I did notice today when I washed it, it is falling apart. Like, my bristles are coming out. And I'm not talking about just one at a time. Like, when I washed it, they were coming out in, like, clumps. So I need to contact Sigma about that, because I've only owned this brush for probably, like, a year and a half, maybe 2 years tops. And I don't use it every day. So I don't feel like it should be falling apart. I think these brushes are like $23 or $28 a piece. So I feel like it should hold up better than that. I am very gentle with my brushes. I keep them in a mason jar so it's not like they're rubbing all up against one another. And when I wash them, I just very gently, you know, work the bristles or whatnot. And then I sit them in a cup with a little bit of detergent or like brush cleanser, and just a tiny bit of water. Just enough to soak the bristles to here. Like, I don't ever get the ferrule part wet. I'm not happy that this is falling apart because it's now leaving hairs behind, so I can't use it for my foundation. But I love these brushes. This one's just my favorite. Okay, the eyeshadow I have on, the gold part, I got this eyeshadow in a kit a friend of mine gave me when she owned a makeup store years ago. I was going to see if maybe it had a date on the bottom. It is by Bare Minerals, and it is in the color Bali. No, it doesn't. It's in the color Bali. This is probably like 8 years old, 7 years old. I know. But I never used it until recently. And it is, I don't want it to spill out everywhere because it's a loose pigment, but I don't even know if you can still get this, so I'm sorry if you can't. But it's just a loose pigment. And I just randomly grabbed it out of my makeup bag when we were in Kentucky for our anniversary, and thought, oh, I'm just going to slap a little bit of this on my makeup just to give it a little, you know, shimmer or whatever. It's beautiful. I love this color, and I mean, I've had this thing forever, but I don't foresee this ever running out. I mean, I just feel like you need very little. The next thing I have is, this is my all-time favorite makeup brush cleanser. Now, I ordered my first bottle off of eBay from a woman in China. I think it was China. Maybe it's Japan. Regardless, it wasn't here. It was either China or Japan. And so actually I think it was Japan. I'm sorry. I know that's probably frustrating if you're Japanese, but this is by Daysco. I was trying to see if it's written on here. It's not. Anyways, this is the best makeup brush cleanser I have ever used. I bought it mainly because I was having trouble getting my F80 brush clean because it's really dense. And I had seen a video that somebody else had posted a bajillion years ago, and she was having the same issue, and she has family in Japan, and they were like, use this cleanser. So she did, and she was like, it's amazing, it's awesome, it's fantastic, like it cleans my brushes so good. I love this stuff. This is my 4th bottle. This is a small bottle, I don't know, 80 milliliters, so this is 2.8 ounces, but I'm empty. Like, this is gone, and I need to order some more, which I don't know why I don't order more than one at a time. I have found this before on eBay. I have found it on Amazon. That's where I got these last 2 from, was from Amazon. So I suggest trying there first. But if you can get your hands on this stuff, you will love it. I have no idea what's in it. Whoop. But it works really great. Like, it gets my brushes super clean. I have some white brushes, like the whole brush head is white. And I use them for like powder and eyeshadow, and this gets them back to white. Like, they look like brand new brushes. I just squeeze a little in a glass, and then I put in enough warm water, and I just sit them in, like just enough to cover like maybe this much of the bristles, and I just let them soak. and then I take them out. Like, sometimes I let them soak for like 10 minutes. Sometimes I let them soak longer than that because I forget them. But, and then I just rinse my brushes out and dry them off, and they are always super clean. Now, because I ran out of this, I had seen where Samantha from Battle Lash had said that she used the Dr. Bronner's unscented baby mild pure Castile soap made with organic oils. Now, she uses the bar form, which I wanted. That's what I wanted to use, but they didn't have it at my Target or at my Whole Foods. All they had was the liquid. The bar soap, I think, is probably equivalent to using a Beauty Blender cleanser, like the solid one. So I really, really, really wanted the bar soap, but they didn't have it. So I just settled for this one. I got this one at Whole Foods. I think it was like $6.30 something, $6.36 or something. The big bottles at Target are like, they're on sale right now for $16.17, I think. But I think they're originally like $17.50. I love, and I've mentioned this before, that I love products that are helping somebody else. Well, all of these items, all of the stuff in these are fair trade. I was trying to see if it was on here saying exactly where their stuff comes from. But I don't guess it does. And it has all these, like, quotes on here. Like, it has, different verses. It's made in the USA. I should have done a little more. I don't guess it does. It's just, it's Fair for Life, Fair Trade Certified by IMO. It's an all-in-one. Like, apparently you can do anything and everything with this stuff. I know that you can, I was trying to see if I could find an exact thing. It says, enjoy only 2 cosmetics, enough sleep, and Dr. Bronner's magic soap to clean body, mind, and soul, spirit, instantly uniting as one. All one. Absolute cleanliness is godliness. For facial packs, scalp, and soothing body rubs, add dash on bath towel or sink, lay over face and scalp. Apparently you can use this to, like, wash your hair. You can use it. I was trying to find, like the big bottle at Target had all the uses on here. Maybe that was the peppermint one. They have, like, a peppermint one, and then there's a citrus one. There's a tea tree oil one, I think. The peppermint one actually smelled really good. Like, I kind of want to get it and use it on my skin myself. But you can wash dishes with this. I think you can use, like, a couple of drops and wash clothes with it. It's, like, highly concentrated, so you have to dilute it to do a lot of this stuff. But I wanted it to use makeup brushes. Wash makeup brushes. And I washed a couple right before I filmed this video just to see if I was going to like it, and I actually do. Like, my brush already feels super soft. Now, in this, it is water, organic coconut oil, potassium hydroxide, organic olive oil, organic fair deal hemp oil, organic jojoba oil, citric acid, and tocopherol. I think I'm going to like this. I don't know. I kind of want to try it on my body just to see what it feels like. Like, I washed my hands with it. My hands feel really soft and smooth. So, I will let you guys know. I'll kind of keep you up to date on this and let you know what I think. But I'm going to wash all my brushes in it tonight and see how I feel about this. Because the only thing I did notice is I did not feel like it got my concealer brush as clean as, like, my Datesco does. But I didn't soak it either. So, we'll see. That'll be the true test to see if it gets it as clean as my actual brush cleanser does. Now, here was the thing I wasn't overly... I like it, and it's pretty, and I use it, but I kind of was disappointed by it. MAC Cosmetics does their They always have some kind of special collection out, which I love and hate. I love because it gives me a chance to see some different stuff. I hate it because, one, I feel like there are diehard MAC people out there and makeup artists and fans that love makeup that will buy everything. And I feel like that's expensive and a waste of money. Maybe it doesn't feel that way to other people, but I feel like MAC's only going to release it once, and so people feel like they have to have it, so then they spend money that some people don't have. I mean, I can't afford to buy everything that comes through the MAC, limited special collections. Like, I don't have that kind of money. I could see where people would put it on credit cards, and that kind of bothers me. Also, I kind of hate it because if you find a shade that you love, you're out of luck when it runs out. So, that being said, I had seen their Disco Fever or whatever just randomly walking through a Macy's not too long ago, and I picked up, so I looked at some of their Dazzle shadows, and I thought, these are so beautiful. Well, there were a couple of shades I would have liked to have had, but they only had like 2 that I liked, and then there was one that was kind of a weird color. But I picked up Feel the Fever, and it is like to me it looks more of like a deep purpley gray color, but on here it's reflecting and it looks more like purple. But when I tested it in the store, I thought, oh, this is beautiful. Like, this would be really pretty on top of like a black smoky eye to just kind of give it a little bit of a shimmer effect, or just shimmer, or like, smoke it out. I just thought it would be beautiful. It's this color right here, and honestly, I was super disappointed because it just wasn't dark enough. Like, it's just, I don't know, for whatever reason, when I tested it in the store, I thought that it was beautiful, and I thought, oh, I love this. This is going to be gorgeous, and it's pretty, but I don't know. I don't love it. So I may try and take this back because I don't know I don't know Macy's return policy, but I still have the receipt. I barely used it. Maybe I can like exchange it for something else. Like, I don't know. I've never returned anything to MAC, so I don't know their return policy. But this was the one thing that I shouldn't have necessarily included in this video, but at the same time, I like it. It's really pretty. It gives a really pretty shimmer. So yeah, but that's it. That's just a few of my favorite things for this month. And like the Wack Saline is every month. I feel like I've thrown this stuff in more than once. So I hope you guys are having a great last few days of summer. If you have kids, I guess your kids are probably like mine and getting ready to go back to school. But which makes me a tiny bit sad. I have a first grader this year, so that makes me kind of sad. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day.